Welcome back. Today is the anniversary of the Cleveland Elementary School shootings in Stockton. It's been nearly 30 years since 5 young children were killed and dozens injured.
And one of those hurt was a 7-year-old boy. And tonight, ABC 10's Ananda Rochita was with him as he was reunited with his old teacher, who he calls his hero.
It's been memories that have been repressed for over the years. And, you know, after all these school shootings has happened over the years, a lot of these memories came back up.
He came from Chicago to be here for the anniversary. Nearly 30 years later, he still remembers that day, but through the eyes of a 7-year-old boy.
So I wanted to reach out and first of all, to meet my teacher, who I was looking for many years. In my mind, she was the hero of my story. During the school shooting, you know, it was recess and it was near Chinese New Year, so we thought it was fireworks. And then all of a sudden, the kid next to me, a bullet hit him in his stomach, and then he started poking around, and we started looking, and we saw blood, and that's when, you know, everything just broke loose. And I looked, and there was like blood on my arm and my hips, and I was just panicking. And I remember my teacher coming into the door. She just, you know, came and grabbed me, and then took me to the ambulance out in front. And I never had the opportunity to thank her.
Now, after all these years, he finally found her with the help of the internet.
It's an amazing feeling, to be honest. Very, very emotional. You know? I mean, I always felt kind of alone in the suffering, and I always remembered her as my hero, as the one person who picked me up, you know, and took me to safety. So.
Tonight, they honored those young lives lost, but also remembered those people who helped save a lot more.
She's my Rambo. That's her nickname.
In Stockton, Ananda Rochita, ABC 10 News.
30 years later.
30 years later. I think when we think about all these shootings and these tragedies, the survivors are so impacted as well for their lives.
I know you get kind of like the body count, if you will, but you just don't think about the people who survive, and they are so impacted by these tragedies. And so our thoughts are certainly with those impacted in that shooting.